Alright guys, welcome back to another Dragonheir video. I'm still playing this game and having some fun still, So gonna make another video about it. So in this video, I want to go into the details about how to beat every gear dungeon here. Okay, I'm gonna just show some specific team because I have beaten most of those. Alright, Venom cleared, Curse cleared, Rot cleared, Ruins cleared. Ancient Battlefield, this is the one I'm having a little bit struggle on. I only beat stage 8. Sorry, stage 7 actually. So we're gonna go through all these 6 dungeons and I will show you guys the team I'm using and how you can build a team of your own. Right? So Grave of Venom, that's actually the easiest one. Right? This is the easiest one and it's good because it drops the gear set you need the most in this game, which is DPS gear. So again, this place is super easy. I think, I'm not super easy, it's just the easiest one. The key is really you need a strong tank. You need a strong tank that can do decrease attack. Right, that's it. Just a strong tank you can do decrease attack, and I would recommend everyone, unless it's super mega well, like you're gonna use 2 support champion, maybe 1 healer, 1 shielder, or 2 healer, or 1 healer, 1 reviver, any combo. Like I would really suggest everyone that are not top well to use 2 support, and then you need 2 DPS. So for my comp, I just put them in the middle because like if you see like I drag them around, like if I put this Felicity on the side here, she will target this orb here, right? So if your team is not like strong enough, especially if your tank is not tanky enough, you can put your DPS on the side so they can target these orbs first, because these orbs hits quite hard, and if you are able to kill one of these orbs, like your tank should be able to survive this without an issue, right? So, but my team, I was able to like auto station like 2 weeks ago, so it was quite easy for me. So I just put them in the middle. Right, and yeah, I just nuke the boss down. Like I don't really care about these 2 orbs, but for some reason the melee DPS, the AI is not so smart. I guess my Lothier, it just targets the other orb, but Lothier has decent AOE damage here. Okay, Felicity is gonna do tons of damage. It doesn't have to be Urgander, the tank. You're just gonna need a tank that is relatively tankier and can do attack penalty too. That's it. And you need 2 support champion. What I used is 1 healer, 1 shielder. Okay, like shielder is actually super good in all the dungeons. Once you reach to the like harder stage, you'll realize that shielder is super good. Okay, like my tank is pretty much constantly at full HP. You should be able to take this boss down with no issue. And look at the healings here. Like my shielder is doing the most healings. Okay, so that's it. Look at the statistic. Felicity is super strong. Okay, so that's it. This dungeon is the easiest among all 6. The next one, we're gonna go to Grave of Curse. So this is actually the 2nd hardest dungeon in my opinion. This place is quite hard. It drops the tank gear, right? I was able to get a lot of tank gear from this place, but that was a really pain in the ass. You know why? Because I could not auto it. Like all the runs I did with this dungeon, I had to manual it. So it's like half auto, half manual. I have to like maybe every 1 minute I have to click it once. So it's quite a pain, but it drops the gear that is still really good. Like those tank gear 3 pieces effect, these are really good, and you kind of need those, right? So if you want to be stronger, kind of have to bear with the pain that you have to manual it. Okay, so I'll show you guys my team comp of how to beat this boss. Again, I was not able to auto it. Maybe with some AI tuning, I can auto it with some AI tuning here, right? I'll just show you guys how to beat it. The team comp is I have one tank, Urgander. You need a tank always that can do decrease attack, and I put 3 support champions. Alright, Felicity is the only DPS I have. And 3 support are Shielder, Healer, and for this guy, it doesn't have to be a legendary champion. I know it's very pay to win, but what you're really looking for is just the buff removal. Like this is what you're really looking for. Doesn't have to be him. I know another rare champion, even epic champion, they have buff prohibition or buff removal mechanic like that. That's all you need. That's all the reason that this guy's here. He doesn't do much damage, alright? So I only need 1 DPS. That's why you need to build 1 strong single target DPS. Alright, let's see. And the reason that Shielder is so good is for this boss, he does an AoE, right? And he's gonna gain the amount of shield that is equal to the damage he's done to your HP. The reason I was not be able to auto this is the ultimate skill of Velocia here, the shield champion. The cooldown is different than the boss ultimate cooldown. This skill, I think boss 3rd skill is 18 seconds, right? Sorry, yeah, that's 18 seconds. My Velocia, this is 20 seconds, but I have some skill haste. And Urgander here, he can do like reduce ultimate energy, right? So every time the boss does the mass AoE, my shield will be ready. That's why the boss will not get much shield. Right. The reason I was not able to auto this is their cooldown does not align. So I have to be very careful. I have to put the shield up on the right time, right? I mean, like I said, I think I could auto it with some AI setup. Okay, let's see. Massive shield here. The boss is gonna do the AoE. And he gains no shield. And the good thing about Felicity is she can penetrate shield, her ultimate. Alright, next 2 rounds I should be fine. But maybe the 4th round, my cooldown is going too fast. So I have to find a way to make my shielder's cooldown align with boss ultimate cooldown. In that way, I will be able to auto this. Next one should still be fine, I think. A massive shield here. Boss is gonna do the AoE. And it's gonna be a very, very slow run. Right? It's gonna be a very slow run. Okay, the damage. Felicity is doing most of the damage. Like I said, this guy here, Tarmar, the only reason this guy's here is I need a buff removal. Boss can do increased attack by himself, so I need that. Kinda need that. Massive shield here. Okay, the boss gained no shield at all. Like, I think if you don't have a shield champion, like the other way you can go is it's just gonna be more pay to win. You're gonna need a revive champion. So I see like another method of doing this is you put a revive champion here, right? And the boss is gonna one-shot your team, and they're just gonna get revived because revive skill is also 20 seconds cooldown. If I remember correct. Maybe I have to manual this one again. Just like the shield cooldown need to align with boss cooldown. Okay. Boss gain no shield. It will be better if you have a healer that can also do increased defense, right? You can do increased defense, you're gonna take less damage, so the boss doesn't have a lot of shield. The boss will have decreased attack, so he doesn't hit hard. All the damage is coming from my 1 DPS here. That's why I always recommend people to have one strong single target DPS. Should be able to beat this issue. But I tested this team, like if I just completely ignore the AI, I was able to beat stage 8, but not stage 9. Cannot beat stage 9, just completely leave it auto. I still need to make sure the cooldown is aligned. Okay, shield. It's a slow run. My fastest timer here. Yeah, that's actually my fastest. That's impressive. But that's just the team I went with. Okay, so the next one is Grave of Rot. Okay, this one, I think this is probably the second easiest, right? This boss, like what you're gonna do is just stack all your champions, right? So the healer can heal them quickly, and like you need a champion that can dispel debuffs because this boss can put poison on all your champions. They can put a heal reduction on all your champions. I think there are a lot of champions that can remove debuffs in this game, even rare champions, right? And again, for this boss, I don't think you need 2 DPS. You just need 1 strong DPS, right? It has like 6 minutes for you to beat the boss. I think with 1 strong enough single target DPS, you don't need 2 DPS. Just put 1 tank, 3 support, and 1 DPS. And again, you need a tank that can do decreased attack, and the boss is gonna devour your champion, and when he devours your champion, he's gonna heal himself for the damage you dealt. So that's where the shielder is so good, because every time before the boss devour your champion, you put a shield on that champion. So the damage that devour cost to the shield will not heal the boss. So yeah. Not sure if I explained clearly. Let's just see. Alright. I don't have to manual this, but I'll just show you guys what I'm talking about. Like why the shielder is so good. I have a lot of debuff, but I have a cleanser. So just bring a cleanser, it's super easy. And once the boss energy is full, just put a shield on my tank. The boss is gonna devour my tank, and he will not heal himself. So this is shielder is so good. Shielder is just so good. Okay. Let's compare the damage. Felicity is still a god. I think I need that epic support champion that can support the wild team. That will make Felicity like a true god. And I know the wild team in the current state of game is completely broken. Super strong. I really hope I can get a Flora. Okay, this place is it's really not that hard. You need a tank, a cleanser, couple support, and 1 to 2 DPS, and that's it. You don't have to use a shielder, right? Like, if you have strong enough damage, just ignore the devour mechanic. Right? If you don't have strong enough damage, just put a heal probation champion so the boss cannot heal himself. Okay. Quite easy. Okay, that's it. Yeah, I think this is the second easiest place. Alright, next we're gonna do Heretical Ruins. So this place, I would say this place, in terms of mechanic, it's not hard. It's just purely a gear check, in my opinion. It's just purely a gear check. You need strong enough DPS to beat the Phoenix, the small Phoenix here, right? Like when I first beat this boss, I did not use two support. I was using 3 DPS champion because I didn't have enough DPS. You need strong enough AoE DPS to take down these 2 Phoenixes, right? Really not much to say. The boss is gonna do much a big AoE. Like the mechanics not hard. Just make your team relatively tankier. If your champion are not able to survive the big AoE done by the boss, just put some tanky ruins on your DPS champion. For example, on Felicity, you can use like a defense based positive ruin or negative ruin. Just don't go full attack. You know, don't use like crit damage, attack, full attack if you're not tanky enough. Like your DPS still need to survive, right? You need to survive to do the damage. So it's perfectly fine to use tanky gear on those DPS champion. Alright. So again, this place is just purely a DPS check. You're gonna take down these small Phoenixes. Because I have a stronger team, what I feel like on my team is I just need to make sure one Phoenix is dead constantly. The second Phoenix, I don't have to kill them instantly because those Phoenixes are gonna heal the boss and give the boss a increased attack buff. I will not be able to survive that. Alright, so this 3 stacks of total damage bonus. The boss is doing more damage because of that. So you're gonna take down the Phoenixes as fast as possible. That's it. Very slow run. It's more than 3 minutes. So last one got Ancient Battlefield. So this is the one I was kind of struggling right now. It will get easier later for sure. Alright, so I was only able to do stage 7. So maybe I'm not the expert for this dungeon, but I can show you guys my team comp. So for this place, the key is really like you cannot use a lot of buffs, right? So, and you need one champion on the back that can take the stun from the boss. The boss is gonna do a stun, I don't know, here. So it's gonna target the champion that is furthest, right? So it's gonna be this guy here. And the way I build him is I gave him a lot of resistance. So he will be able to resist the stun, and then you just cannot use any buffs, right? But the thing is, like this healer here, she can do buff. So maybe Acelia is not the best choice, but she is the strongest healer I got on my account, so I can't really get away with with the buffs, right? So let's just see this. And the champion that on the back line here needs to be relatively tankier and not get one shot by the boss. And these guys hits hard. Hopefully I don't get one shot. Alright, don't embarrass me. Maybe I didn't position my heal right. Feels like the heal didn't go through to this guy here. I need to survive this. Okay, yeah. At least with this team, I definitely cannot beat stage 8. My champions are not tanky enough. They couldn't take the damage. Okay, the guy died. Oh no. I'm failing this dungeon. So yeah, like I said, I'm struggling a little bit on this place, but this is basically the team comp. Maybe if I take out Fur Bath, maybe I can do this, right? Like I take out Fur Bath, I put in another DPS. Let's see. Just take the boss down as fast as possible. Let me see the damage between these two damage dealers. Okay, low tier, for low tier, single target is really not that great. He's more like an AoE damage dealer. Okay, Felicity is an absolute beast. Insane single target damage. No! Got one shot again. What's going on? It's not good. Where did I do wrong on this place? I don't even know. I still beat this with my strong DPS? Oh my god. Okay, so anyways, maybe you guys shouldn't copy this team here. But I think this dungeon is just much harder than the other ones. Because you cannot use buffs, right? All my OP champions are with buffs. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Alright, let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you guys in a video soon. Bye.